We got some more tournaments for you. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate coming into this big major. We're jumping right into our first set of the block. Aurora facing off against Dragonify. Or Dragonify? Dragonfly? Dragonify? Dragonify. Dragonify. Dragonify.
We'll go with Dragonify.
I got it there.
I was going to let you workshop it the whole way. It's like we're into game 2. You're still working on it.
Just like completely saying it off. So we got Lucina, obviously one of the probably one of the better sword users out there besides before DLC came along.
Right.
And is very bread and butter, right? Like if you like playing sword users, you probably enjoy playing Lucina in some capacity.
And on the other end, we've got Brawler, a character that has been on the up and up a little bit as far as like tier list representation, as far as representation, particularly in the Midwest, particularly because of that KO with the uppercut potential at a super low % off of these Pokemon Stadium platforms.
Very scary whenever you get like a setup going right off the platform just like that. You just easily create that ladder, get up to the top of the percentage, and you're able to shut that down. Now, Aurora playing with the is this a Xenoblade Chronicles costume? What is that?
Yes.
Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Yeah, I never played 2, so I don't know the character's names, but I recognize her.
I played like up until the 48th tutorial, and I was like, okay, I'm done.
I literally watched someone play that game for 2 hours, and I was like, I'm good. I loved the first one. I love Xenoblade 1, but 2 was just like a little bit too much.
Oh, and looking for the tech chase there with the charged sword attack, but not enough to take the stock. And with that punish on the back end, Aurora is up 3-1.
Yeah, looking very clean currently. Even if we get this kill from Dragonify, it's not going to be enough to be able to like bring this amount of comeback, right? Because Aurora has such a crazy advantage currently.
And Lucina's not the biggest comeback character really in the game. You want to get those little 1 and 2 combos to build up to that kill %, and now like 140, 145 and climbing, it's getting trickier and trickier to take the stock.
Yeah, I mean, we always call that in Melee the Marthritis, right? Where, like, if you once you get someone to too high a percentage, it becomes a problem to try to, like, solidify that kill because your thing's no longer combos. You have to actually go for, like, a real smash hit or something.
Meanwhile, with the Rage cleared up here for Aurora, it might be an easier to link into one of those upbeat combo KOs and just end this game almost instantly. Yep, we're looking for it immediately here, but good DI from Dragonify to sneak out.
Yeah, definitely was DIing away to get away from the combo. But there are obviously crazy amounts of knowledge checks you have to do in this game in order to know how to DI certain setups. Right. But a good rule of thumb is DI away for low percentages and DI in for high percentages.
That's going to work out here for Dragonify, but it's the clock is still ticking on this %, and eventually just going to be one of these back air KOs here for Aurora. You don't really have to try for anything too fancy. Yeah. There you go.
There it is. You called it as you saw it, Stern. That's all you need to do. Short hop back air is going to be enough to get that first game in a pretty dominant fashion. We're going to see what Dragonify is going to have to mix up for this next game. She played pretty well with that Aurora. I was a big fan. Yeah.
You mentioned the knowledge check, right? That is exactly what Brawler brings to the table, is knowing exactly when those falling up airs are going to be your doom. And that, unfortunately, just wasn't picked up quite quick enough here for Dragonify to stay alive on that first stock, and then it just all tumbled from there, snowballing into a 2-stock victory.
It's pretty funny to see this mic on this guy. You see Dragonify has the headset with the mic sticking out. Do you think he's on team call right now? Like he's got Discord locked into that thing. Like, yo, what do I do?
Patrick Starr's on the other end. Turn left. That's a stop sign.
My left or your left?
Stage left.
Wee-woo. Wee-woo. It looks very funny with the mic.
I was gonna say it's at like the power scanner level. Yeah. Like what is my opponent's power?
It's literally like in eyesight. Yeah, you're right. It's like not even remotely near his mouth. He's looking inside of it. It's like, man, this power was kind of high on this Brawler.
That would get in the way of like me seeing the percents, and I'd get distracted.
Is it like retractable, you think, or is it like the Sony? I think it looks like it's like one of these you go up and on.
Yeah,
like
it looks up and down like ours, but I mean these are the stage headsets, so like
brought to you by Sony.
Aurora should have. Yeah, Aurora has the same thing. Look on her left.
Yeah, but it's folded up. Yeah, Dragonify wants to lock in, bro. He's called, yo, I'm going mid. I'm going mid. Runs towards the middle.
Jungle diff. Jungle diff.
We lost because our jungle sucks.
Swapping over to Robin.
Okay.
Game number 2.
Going from one Fire Emblem character to the next. Mother-daughter combo. Or could be a husband-wife situation. Depends on how you play the game, and it's very weird.
Yeah, time doesn't really make any sense in Fire Emblem Awakening. So
time travel's funny.
But speaking of knowledge check, that is exactly what Robin brings to the table here, is knowing exactly when to avoid falling into those side B traps. Particularly at the ledge, they can be super lethal.
Oh, yeah, 100%. Being able to just trap them out there. And I I gotta say, I always forget Sonic Mania has a soundtrack in this game. This song is kind of fire.
Oh yeah, excellent choice here from both of these. Whichever one of these competitors picked the stage.
Oh, it was definitely a mutual understanding, and I love that down tilt to get that combo start right there off the top. Unfortunately, couldn't get that follow. That platform on Battlefield can sometimes mess around with some people's combos returning the ladder.
Yeah, people will lab those combos for the Stadium 2 platform heights, right? And they're a little bit higher off the ground than the ones here. But that down smash just eats up Aurora.
That was active for so long. The Levin sword is no joke.
And that's the kind of thing you need to know about playing versus Robin. You need to mix up your timings on those ledge get-ups. If you're predictable about it every single time, a charge Levin down smash will be right in your wheelhouse.
Oh, of course. And here come these combos yet again. Up airs and nairs galore to try to find that next ladder hit delete, turn it into a finisher. And this Robin counter pick's actually working out very well because there's something that Brawler can kind of like struggle with is trying to get in on projectile users if they're doing a fantastic job of zoning out. So you gotta push the advantage just like that.
Yep, Aurora gonna punish the really high recovery of Dragonify there. And oh, a little snipe! I like the Arc Thunder, perfectly placed.
From long distance downtown. Okay, gonna go for the Arc Fire right point blank. You gotta remember, Robin's got that ammo on every single one of her magic spells, and even the Levin sword. She's like the true Fire Emblem character. She's like using the actual mechanics from Fire Emblem where they can only have limited uses. So you have to constantly be aware of like all your charges and all your moves.
Living up to that tactician reputation for sure here.
Exactly.
But again, the approach is just much more of a struggle here for Aurora in this game too than it was in game one, as you mentioned. The back are going to get something started in this corner pressure spot, but this time Dragonify able to sneak out and reset the situation.
Oh, get the command grab right afterwards. Nosferatu going to give us a little bit of health. And honestly, that health coming back might have just saved them, depending on how much percentage that was, because that up smash sending him flying. Then that bowling ball going to get called out. There we go. Go for the trade. One more swing. This is going to be Dragonify's game.
Very, very close to the stock there. Perfect DI into the corner for Aurora to stay alive. And there you get another read for your trouble. Not enough on the back air. Staying alive once more.
Yeah, I like the fadeaway from Dragonify, getting away from the ball. It's very important. Oh, that sour hit in there. Definitely could have converted that into something where Aurora's playing super safe with these follow-ups and just go for the stray back air upon landing down on the ground. Not betting it all on these like big smash attacks, right? Just going for the safe back airs. And this is where Brawler can shine.
With a little bit of rage online on the backside. One of these landing platform combos could spell doom for Dragonify. He's got to be very, very careful. Back throw to look to reset. Where are we going?
Oh, we're going up, up, and higher. Okay, trying to go finish it off with that up special. Bring that right back from Dragonify. Trying to get out of that combo, but there's a little bit of ending lag on that move, so Dragonify is going to get that free punish with the Levin sword back air. Bring this to a game 3 situation.
Talk about a game of pixels here, Asti, right? I think that was an attempt to maybe ledge cancel it over on the side of the platform, but just missed it barely.
That's definitely
forcing the end lag and causing the forwarder to KO.
Yeah, unfortunate situation for Aurora, especially because she was starting to make a comeback there at the very end. But that's okay. Now she's got counter pick advantage. If she so chooses, she can pick a different character if she wants against whatever Dragonify wants to go on. Plus, having the stage counter pick is very important. Like, maybe get rid of that Battlefield platforms and try to turn this into something a little bit more smaller. Maybe like something like Smashville if it doesn't get banned. So small Battlefield, another intimate stage.
Yep. Taking away that high escape route on the top platform that Robin was using to get away from some of those landing up airs.
Definitely a Xenoblade fan, by the way. Picking the boss music from Xenoblade 1.
Another respectable choice. So far, I think we're 3 for 3 on song selection, although I don't remember what was on Pokemon Stadium.
I'm so glad. I feel this has happened in like the past 2 years where people are starting to counterpick music like crazy, and I am here for it.
And they're counterpicking like good music.
Yeah.
Not, you know,
Power me up.
The old Pikmin sounds of grasslands, whatever.
Environmental noises?
Yeah, environmental noises, everyone's favorite.
That is literally, 75M is another good one. Like.
But riding this music counterpick into a good corner situation and 60% almost unanswered until that get-up attack just barely scratches its way across.
It's like Robin didn't even put any effort into making that sword swing. It was just kind of and it barely touched.
But that's enough to reset everything, and now getting center stage. Aurora fighting back with a neutral air of her own, but just a couple of scrappy hits each way here. I think that's advantage for Dragonify.
Okay, seeing a lot of jumps here, air-to-airs happening. More forward airs, Dragonify starting to bring this stock back little by little. Sword use is going to be gone out of there, has to go resort towards the Bronze Sword, but we still got plenty of magic spells in the kitchen. Aurora found a dash attack, which is going to easily turn you up, pop you up. Dragonify, instead of going back to stage, just falls away because he knows that Aurora is going to have to risk a lot to chase after him.
Speaking of risk, Nice rip on that up smash, and then just wait for the falling landing. Get yourself a back air KO.
It was a really good chain attack, if I do say so myself.
They will know our names, Austin.
I hope so. Okay, Aurora again, 99 damage here on the right side. And there's going to be a fantastic combo start. He definitely could have gotten more if we got that tech read on the situation, but we're still diving in there for some more damage. Challenge with the Levin Sword.
Aurora did something really subtle right there, which was just get directly under Robin when Robin wanted to land with that neutral air. That's one of the scariest landing aerials that Robin has. Oh, but the double snipe with the bowling ball.
Almost a turkey, bro. We got 2 of them in a row. Okay, gonna get called out by a forward air. Just rise in, spawn in forward air for your troubles. But now the grab is me, Brawler's favorite. You get so much mileage out of it.
Yeah, but you see, Robin has that blind spot under her, like directly under her, where
Yo!
air and forward air won't hit. You got to use that lengthy down air attack, but oh, almost enough to take the stock.
That entire sequence was so good. Coming back in with the dive kick one more time. Looking for that second grab. Instead, it's going to be Dragonify that gets the grab. A little off guard.
Aurora is cooking right now with this Mii Brawler, getting the lap in and then some. 1 hit away from moving on in this pool, and that up B will finish the job. A 2-stock in Game 3. Yeah, great adaptation.
Gonna uppercut your way through the next part of the round. You gotta remember, that is round 1 of pools, and we're already seeing matches like that.
Yeah. The baseline level of talent of people who enter these ultimate brackets has just continued to grow as the game matures, right?
It's so crazy to think about how, like, the olden games, like, if you go back to, like, the Brawl era, or even, like, the beginning of Smash 4, the meta was so different because people weren't sharing knowledge as much. Now with the digital age and online play, people are able to learn more matchups and not try to like squeeze in like niche victories anymore. Like, and because of that, everyone's getting stronger together, and it's a really cool thing to see.
And the pressure to learn more matchups is just incredibly high in a game that has 98 characters in it. Or
89.
89 characters in it.
I do the same thing. Sometimes I solve the 2 numbers, right? 89 characters is crazy.
Round up to basically 100 characters.
I remember back in the day when we thought, man, Marvel 2 sure does have a lot of characters. Look at us now.
What about more characters? The demand just continues to grow.